Seconds out, round 3.
Lee Cooke just shakes his fists as if to say, let's get going here. Third round. He's won his last 3 since a stoppage defeat to Henry Castle. But he's got to somehow weather this storm from the south coast. That's Ben Murphy.
See, I think Murphy's the type of opponent you need some power in your punches to keep him at bay. I mean, the jabs and the little short rights that Cooke's throwing are not enough to discourage him. He's coming right through them.
All that extra bit of class, Jim, like Ryan Brawley showed in Prize Fighter, just outboxing Murphy.
Yeah, but it's the natural style of Ryan Brawley to use the ring, to use his long legs to get out of range. That's not Cooke's normal style. He is a boxer. So he's just going to have to hang on in there and hope the pace settles down a little bit, then he can get his smooth boxing going. But struggling with it at the moment.
Well, walks into a right hand there, and another body shot. Lee Cooke just having to work ever so hard, and he's not getting any success. It is early, but Ben Murphy, I know, has trained extremely hard for this. Through the bad weather, coming up to London every day over the festive period for sparring.
He's just bullying Cooke right out of this. It's a little bit scrappy at times, but they're not clinching quite so much. They're throwing some punches. But Cooke still looking very uncomfortable.
Heavy hooks. And a very quick pace being set by Murphy. Can Cooke just hang in there? Only 3 knockouts on the Cooke slate, Jim. Is that a problem, that he just is having trouble physically keeping Murphy off him?
That is the big problem. He doesn't have the snap and the punches to stop Murphy in his tracks or to discourage him. So I think he's really just going to have to hope. But see the redness.
Yeah. There's some blood. There's a cut, I think, on the top of the head of Murphy.
I mean, the heads have come together a couple of times. Right at the start of this round, the heads come together. But it's not an injury, doesn't look serious and shouldn't have any bearing on the fight. But Murphy really looking fired up.
Even a jab as well, and there's a cut by the left eye for Lee Cooke. Maybe that happened at the same time, and a body shot from Murphy. It's brave from Cooke, but he needs something from somewhere, even this early in the fight. Dean Powell goes to work.
Listen to me. Listen.
Very deep, okay?
You're moving one way to your left.
The head clash, we think, caused both injuries to the fighters, and it is Cooke who is in trouble.
Right, just keep it just like you're doing, yeah? Just keep working into the body, coming over the top, yeah?
Well, the heads came together a couple of times, but that was the bad one. I don't know if that was the one right at the start of the round. But, yep, you can see that was nasty clash. And Murphy, blood on the top of the head.
Panic a bit now, but don't you panic. Hold your shape and hold the centre of the ring. Come on.
Let's go.
Seconds out, round 4.
His head was down in the corner, Lee Cooke, listening to Dean Powell, who was saying, keep your shape, keep your structure. That's what he's got to do. Right advice from an excellent cornerman. But has he got the power and the know-how to keep Ben Murphy at bay?
See, he's just been bullied right out of it. It's as though Murphy's just physically too strong for him. He's pushing him around. And he just seems to be sapping the confidence out of Cooke. Cooke trying the right things. His boxer are trying to box the way he normally does, but just been bullied out of it. Murphy really fired up tonight. Nice left hook. There goes another one.
He's only won 6 of 9, Ben Murphy, but he's been matched hard. And he's a handful, well, for anyone at this sort of level. Trying to dig in his feet and his shots and find a bit of power, Lee Cooke.
But he can't match Murphy for power or physical strength, so he's going to have to do it using the ring, boxing from a distance, but he doesn't seem able to do that either at the moment.
Bulldozing forward. Far from the technical side of the game from Ben Murphy, but it's exactly what he needs, and there's some swelling on the left cheek of Lee Cooke. Bumps and bruises, and he's beginning to look ragged.
Yeah, and up close, his hands are going round behind Murphy. He's more liable to want to hold and exchange punches. Things really going against him.
Some damage as well on the forehead of Lee Cooke. Just can't get into any sort of rhythm. His confidence, too, might be beginning to drain.
See, I just don't think he has the natural boxing style to cope with the aggression of Murphy. He's not good enough on the move, he's not quick enough. So Murphy is pouncing and getting top of him all the way.
Yeah, that left to the body didn't quite land cleanly from Ben Murphy, but the gaps are beginning to appear under the elbows of Cooke. Where's he going to get a lift from?
Well, and he certainly needs a good round, and he needs to land a couple of good punches to hurt Murphy, but I don't know that he's capable of that.
Trying bravely to throw body shots back, but it's getting even more one-sided.
Lean back. This kid he ain't got much left in him, yeah? Just keep the pressure on him. He ain't got much left, yeah? But keep it a steady work rate, yeah? Don't want you going mad out there. All right? Bat him up round his face.
But you've got to shorten that jab, push him back on his back foot, and then go back to your boxing, because all he's doing is driving you back and look like he's doing more than you. Yeah? Come on.
You've got to hold your shape, OK? And you've got to work more now. Come on.
Tell which corner is
You've got to
the
go up
happier.
here this round, OK? Come on.
A huge
Leaning on him.
advantage already for Ben Murphy.
No, like we did Cash. Yeah. Look at me, though. Can't track it right.
Ready to go, Murphy.
Seconds out, round 5.
This time, Lee Cooke shakes his legs very slow off his stool. How can he stop the rot here? Needs to dent Ben Murphy. That was better. He's brought plenty of fans here tonight. Lee Cooke for this southern area lightweight defence. Body shot from Murphy, who just looks physically too much at the moment.
Yep, I just think that's the problem. Murphy is just too strong for him. He's not comfortable with the pace. He hasn't got the power to discourage. And Murphy just walking through what Cooke has.
Big rights to the body from Ben Murphy. This time it's come early in the round. On a left hook as well. Henry Castle stopped Lee Cooke in this, the 5th session. Will it happen again?
Kind of desperation in Cooke's work at the moment, and he's missing with the punches. I mean, full credit to him. He's giving it his best shot. He's trying to just bite on the gum shield and go on with the job, but again, he's been bullied out of it.
These body shots have got to be taking their toll on poor Lee Cooke. It must be so infuriating, Jim, when you just can't get any sort of success.
Yeah, but and I can imagine that Cooke would have hoped the pace would have dropped by now and he can start getting himself into things, but no sign of tiredness in Murphy's work. And he's covering up well as he comes forward. So, posing problems, and it doesn't look as though Cooke can find the answers to them.
The body shot that went in about 10 seconds or so ago hurt Cooke. Murphy marauding forward. Not everything landing.
And Cooke's the one who's missing with so many punches and forcing his work. So I think he's more liable to be feeling the pace than Murphy is, although Murphy's the one setting it.
Showing plenty of guts, Lee Cooke, and spirit. Just doesn't seem to have any sort of answers. And a nick as well, just under the left eye.
Yeah, Murphy still the boss, and that's the big problem. Cooke really has put up an effort in this round to try and stop the rot. No one from Murphy, although Cooke didn't complain too much about it.
Yes, sort of accepted that, Murphy. That wasn't loads. A beautiful body shot, one on the head, just to finish off the halfway stage.